Live. Just don't do it like that. Do up and down. Welcome live to the room. I haven't had any drugs or alcohol for 17 years. Hey, I was just watching Dr. Phil just before I did this. It's about an older woman. Well, she's probably about my age, and her alcoholic husband, and her baby, her 15-year-old daughter, and the daughter that's younger than the 15-year-old daughter. I'm gonna make this shit clear to y'all. So the 15-year-old daughter was upset on Dr. Phil McGraw, Robin McGraw, Dr. Phil out there in California. So the little girl was upset and the kids were upset, and the woman's mother was upset that the mother kept choosing the alcoholic, drug addict husband over her kids. And the mother said her therapist told her that her husband the marriage should come first. And the therapist, the psychiatrist, and the psychiatrist got in a room with this married woman that's a mother and told her that her marriage and husband comes first before the kids. The psychiatrist and the therapist knew that her husband is a drunk substance abuser. Dr. Phil said that psychiatrist and that therapist are idiots. They're dumb. They're dumb. This woman, it got so bad that this woman had to go to a therapist and a psychiatrist about her husband that's a substance abuser and an alcoholic. And like I said, I'll say it again until you people really get it. The therapist and psychiatrist told the mother, the wife, that her marriage, her husband should come first before her kids, knowing damn well that the husband is an alcoholic and a drug addict. And Dr. Phil said your psychiatrist and your therapist is dumb. Little do you people know that I'm 43 years old. I'm 43, and yes, I live with my parents. And yes, I do get a social and supplement security income check. But you know what my caseworker says, and my therapist and my psychiatrist say? Your medication comes before anything. You better take this mental illness, this bipolar, paranoid schizophrenic, personality disorders, Chris Galliard, you better cherish it. You better cherish mental illness like it's your only God and devil. You better cherish mental illness like it's your parents and your grandparents. Why should I take a pill right now, wake up, do absolutely nothing all fucking day tomorrow, just to be at the same exact spot and time tomorrow, well, this early morning? That psychiatrist and that therapist, and little do you know, these are psychiatrists and therapists in America telling mothers that their alcoholic, drug addict husbands should come before the woman, the wife, the mother's kids. That's what kind of America we have today. That's all. That's all my mind can talk about. Guess what my son's got? What's that? He's got mental illness. Ain't that cool? They brag about it all day and night. Oh, my son takes medication. He's on Zyprexa, Wellbutrin, all kinds. He don't even have a drug problem or alcohol problem. Oh, did somebody forget to mention to these people that Chris used to be an alcoholic and someone was a substance abuser when it came to weed, marijuana? Did somebody forget to mention that Chris was an alcoholic before he was old enough to drink? Did somebody forget to mention you people are so lost, you rely on somebody else to deal with your problems. You people are lost in time. That's the America we have today. When you got therapists and psychiatrists, doctors telling a mother or a wife that her alcoholic, substance, drug addicted husband comes before her and her kids and her job and career. That's the America we have today. How many wives and husbands agree with what's happening in America? How many husbands and wives? How many married men and women of America agree with what's happening right here on the opposite side of the world? How many husbands and wives agree with what's being said and done? Besides Dr. Phil, all the way to Donald Trump, to Joe Biden, to the Democrats, Nancy Pelosi, the Republicans, Lindsey Graham, Kamala Harris, AOC, Chuck Schumer, crying Chuck Schumer, Bernie Sanders. When are you people going to wake up and say, we've had enough? We're tired of settling for less than what we're supposed to be. When are the people of America going to, when are the people of the world going to wake up? Say, we've had enough. We've been down too long. All over, psychiatrists, remember, Dr. Fauci? Hey, my name's Tony. Hey, how you doing, Tony? Dr. Fauci, AOC, Kamala Harris, Joe Biden, Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, all the way from Rand Paul to Ted Cruz, Lindsey Graham, Ronna Romney McDaniels, Eric Trump, Donald Trump Jr., Donald Trump, Melania Trump, Ivanka Trump, Mitt Romney. When are you people going to say, we've had enough? We want to live like we're supposed to live. We don't want to live less than what we are. You got a psychiatrist and a doctor and a therapist like that woman does. Or like Chris does or everybody else does. Yeah, you better think more about your marriage and the husband for your kids. Well, my husband is an alcoholic and he does drugs. Don't worry about that. Here, take this Zyprexa, Wellbutrin, and someday, Dr. Phil goes, I don't have some. Last time I checked, I had Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Dr. Phil says, I don't have a someday here. What are we going to do about this, people? It looks like the Calhoun County Sheriff are leading you people down the wrong path. Looks like the Battle Creek Police are leading you guys down the wrong. Hey, if you ask Dr. Phil, he'd probably tell you guys the same stuff. Dr. Phil would say, look, you people got problems. Why don't you call Dr. Phil? City leaders of Battle Creek, Michigan, America, the world. Do we have Republicans and Democrats in Battle Creek? Do we have real Republicans in Battle Creek, Michigan? Do we have real Democrats in Battle Creek, Michigan? If so, I need their names. And I need to know where I can reach them at. Calhoun County District and Circuit Court judges. Do you think Dr. Phil and Robin McGraw, Phil McGraw, do you think they'd settle for you guys to be doing this stuff? Do you think Dr. Phil, if I call Dr. Phil from Battle Creek, Michigan in California, what do you think Dr. Phil is going to do about this? What do you think Dr. Phil would do? What do you think Robin McGraw thinks about a psychiatrist and a therapist telling a completely normal woman that her alcoholic, drug addict husband should come before her job, her profession, and her children? What do you think Robin McGraw would say to you people about that? That's why America is the way it is. Because people don't want to do their jobs when it comes to mental health. They don't want to do their jobs. Here, just take this fucking pill and go the fuck home. That's all these psychiatrists and therapists are not doing, and the caseworkers and the nurses and the doctors are not doing their fucking job. That's why America is the way it is. All the way from Biden to Harris to AOC to Dr. Fauci. Why do you think America is crumbling? Why do you think America is crumbling at the foundation? Is it the First Amendment or the Second Amendment? Is it the Constitution? Is it because Donald Trump is just not fit for president, but Joe Biden is? Do you know Joe Biden and Barack Obama are back to back? Do you know that Joe Biden and Barack Obama have been back to back the whole time? Did you know that? Joe Biden and Barack Obama have been back to back this whole time. Ask Donald Trump. Ask Lindsey Graham. They'll tell you. These Democrats are making it worse. The far left and the left wing, they're making it worse for random average citizens in America. The ones that are 10 toes down. People that work a 9-to-5 job. Is this the America that everybody wants? Is this the United States of America everybody wants? The Supreme Court justice? The United States federal government? Is this the America we need now? This is it? Oh, this is it. That's all she wrote. That's all, folks. Do you people watch Dr. Phil? That's where I watched it on TV. But then I've been watching it on YouTube too. Well, if this is what you people want to settle for, be my guest.